San Diego and Baja California legislators held a news conference in D.C. today.
The group was in our nation's capital to try and secure additional federal funding for community projects and infrastructure, things like finishing the Otay Mesa East port of entry.
CBS 8's Regina Urita talked to a former mayor of San Diego who's on that trip and has details about these funds.
From improving infrastructure in order to eliminate potholes like these to investing in other city projects. That's what those federal funds will be used for. Since last year, more than $107 million were allocated, but Mayor Gloria says we need more.
More than 140 businesses and civic leaders from San Diego traveled to Washington, D.C. to lock down federal funding that will advance projects related to cross-border commerce and economy.
San Diego has a lot of important projects going on, but this year it is especially important that we try and position the San Diego region to receive maximum federal investment into our region through the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act.
It's part of the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce annual trip where delegates head to the nation's capital for 3 days and advocate for issues happening in their area. This week, the main topic was infrastructure, while also raising concerns about rail transportation, airports, housing, and clean water.
We need funding for environmental issues like the Tijuana river pollution, and been very successful so far over the past year or so with our congressional delegation really stepping up. But we want to nail that down.
Jerry Sanders, the San Diego Regional Commerce president, says there isn't an exact number of how much federal funding is at stake. The main goal is to get the necessary funds that can go into investing in projects.
Really, it's to get into the funding process. I know the president's putting out a budget today, and many of the things that we have advocated for in the past will be in that.
Like the new Otay Mesa East Port of Entry project happening at the border. It's meant to ease longer wait times for travelers and strengthen cross-border trade.
Border wait times have significant impacts on our region and are causing challenges for both our economy and our air quality, and also quality of life for everybody who lives in the area.
One of the next steps of the project is knocking down the border barrier between Tijuana and Otay Mesa to construct the entryway of the port. But with huge investments like this comes larger construction that needs funding, which is why the visit will last 3 days, and by that date, civic leaders hope they can allocate the necessary funds. For CBS 8, I'm Regina Urita.